Hello guys and welcome. I want to talk about the progression of the descan insights so far. What I've been doing. So far we made quite a bit of progress. I also just kind of like got this module which will help a little bit with the Relic. I'm basically just like maxed out and right now. I have like the best scanning ship, the best skill, or everything that I can get maximizes an alpha. This module cost me quite a fortune. Um, it it's not super great, but it's still something. It's the virus strength. That is 26. I mean, it's 25. It's just 5 more. It helps me with a bit of like sometimes successfully hacks, but anything helps. As we know. And so far, be making quite a bit of a ISK in this constellation, like I said. Also, something that I've realized, I wasn't sure what is that all about, is this like Bounty Modifier. And this can go up to like 200%. And what it basically means, it means like if you're just gonna do sites, or combat sites rather, that system, the NPCs is gonna give you those rewards, or double the rewards if you have it's like 200%. But what that also means is that there is likely a chance for there's just a lot of combat, like PvP going on there. So in this system, this is like close to 200%. So it's quite of a busy system. As you can see, there's like people in local, and the system that I'm gonna go through as well has like a 200%. So there's some things going on with that. Then you can just like you have to balance that out if you want to like keep on farming, but it's also like a very dangerous system. You gotta balance those things out. So yeah, I was thinking that, or to take that into consideration when I'm just gonna build my Rattlesnake. To think about those things, and I will. I'll definitely consider it. Now, also what I've realized is that sometimes I get competition in the sites that I'm doing, the combat and relic sites, but the income is it's quite good so far. I mean, I look at my value of my total net worth with the free-to-play character. I'm like 4.3 billion already. Yeah, a lot of hacking. Also kind of brought like a lot of boosters, a lot of like things that they might expire with the event. I managed also to complete the event. It's at 1,500, and the boosters, the mobility and this state, they're available or they expire on the night. So we have still like a 1 week to use those boosters, which are very, very cheap at the moment and very useful. And what I'm doing, especially just scanning all around. And yeah, also I was thinking to actually have here like some reserve of ships in this like particular system, because it's a bit disconnected from the main station that I'm there, and it's sometimes quite dangerous to just get in and get out from here. So I was thinking to actually just build or just bring a couple of ships in here, so I don't have to go through the the only entrance through this system, and also because it's quite dangerous. That was also my plan, like just to have like a reserve of this ship, because if we look at this constellation, or this ship, this system in particular, it's the only system that in this Phoenix constellation that it's like 2 jumps from the main station that I'm having here. All the others are just within like 1 jump, which is pretty convenient. Wait, did I do the relic? I don't even know what I did. I did, yeah. I did the relic, right? Yeah, we gotta switch up to the data now. Got a couple of data. Yeah, and also I've been building towards that Rattlesnake. Now the only thing that it's missing, it's just a couple of skill points. So it might take us a couple of days. Not because we, also because we have to build it, and that takes quite a bit of time, but also because I just don't have the skill points at the moment to fly. I mean, I can fly the ship itself. It's just that the ship requires some modules also to fly, and those takes quite a bit of skill points. So if we look at the Rattlesnake, that's the one. So it requires, as you can see, I can fly right now. I use some allocated skill points toward that, but it's just the issue of the modules that it's a bit, tricky, and I'll probably need like 600,000 unallocated skill points, and that will just take a couple of days and some daily alpha injectors, which I'm gonna use, that's for sure. It's just those daily alpha injectors, you can only use 1 per day, so it'll probably take like a week before I can just get the fully fitted Rattlesnake going in this constellation and start doing some sites. But yeah, that's the story of this character. Also, I've been in talks, and I might be able to just bring somebody here too. Just expand a little bit, have some other people help me with this, or just the people actually getting themselves a little bit of profit in this constellation as well too. Because I'm getting rich, why shouldn't other people as well? So got a couple of, space in this yeah, I can say constellation, but also like in the corporation that I'm running, I wanted to say. So yeah, this is, me just trying to update you a little bit about the character. So far we have like already 2.5 million skill points. We got all the implants that we could get to just help with the scanning, with the character progression, and all of that. Still skilling towards the Magic 14. That takes quite a bit. Will take more than a month as well too. But those are just skills that I will need in the future as well. And yeah, the Warpath event is coming to an end, so I'll be having here a little less data sites, or just sites in general, a little less, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue. So we'll see. We'll see how everything is gonna go. And with that, I think that's gonna be our last. Yep. Heck. Couple of millions. Now I'll just gonna take those ships out of here, but this is what I'm gonna look for. I'm not even sure if I want to do it right now too. Might be just doing right now, just to have a couple of ships in here, some triglavian filaments to get out of here as well. So when I'm just coming here, I'm coming via like a shuttle instead of, you know, just jumping between those. Bottleneck, a dangerous system. I haven't died yet, but it's not something that I'm willing to test. So we're gonna bring some of our ships from here or out of here, but like I said, I will be looking to have some sort of ships here as well. And I was thinking that maybe in the future to just have ships in every system that I can dock into. But that's a bit of a stretch. There's not a requirement really. But for this system, because it's just 2 jumps away from our main station, I'll probably do it. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, there's like dead. It means like there's like a lot of combat in this system. Either through gate camps, either through just like, you know, fighting over something, maybe over structures, over anything. Well, look at this system, it's a little less. But they're still pretty high. I mean, I would say like 177, it's still like somewhat high for bounty. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna take those ships out of there. Gonna move a little bit back and forth. But yeah, that's the progression of the carrier. Let me actually show you as well that I also have like almost all the things required for the Rattlesnake. As you can see, I managed to bring quite a bit of stuff in here. I have like titanium and all of that. I got lucky, like there was like a wormhole in here that it was like close to the Mar trading hub, and I managed to just bring a couple of good mats in here. And actually I might be able to real soon build the Rattlesnake, but at the moment I'm still building towards a couple of things. Let me just see. They might be here. I really don't know where. Did I already build? Yeah, I have the life support already. I was looking for the life support. So I have quite a bit of things right now. Let me just look at the Rattlesnake progression, what I need still. And it's just the auto-integrated preservation seal. And I'm building towards those already. And let me take a look how much, actually. It'll take like almost 1.5 days. I'm building a little bit more than I actually need. And once I do that, I can just build a Rattlesnake. I'm really just, really comes down to that. I brought like all the necessary stuff in here, the core, and the required mats, and I'll be building a Rattlesnake. Now I have a build here that, you know, I was looking, you know, hey, what could actually just give me some, and I was looking at this fit. It's one that I can fly and requires the least amount of skill points, and it's not blinked out, obviously. It's just the ship itself is like the most expensive thing here. Anything else, it's, you know, tier 1 or just some variation. And yeah, this is the ship. I'm probably looking to fly it after as well. Obviously it's not cape stable if I have this thing on all the time, but I don't think that it's necessary. But yeah, this is the ship that I will be looking to fly. It's pretty cool. And it's just the drones itself, they're the one that deal the most amount of damage. Look at already 300, but if I put something as well, it gets to like, you know, 500 something. The drones itself deal more damage than the missiles. Which is quite interesting. But yeah, I will be able to do that, and I guess I will be able to just clear some combat sites or just some protected sites. There might be protected sites, and I could do like sleeper sites as well. You know, clear some gate guns or any of those like annoying stuff that might be here in this constellation. And I'll be able to do that once the seal thing required for the Rattlesnake, and you know, the Rattlesnake will take quite a bit. And meanwhile, I will be able to just get a couple of more unallocated skill points. Yeah, it's about the skill points actually. Let me just talk a little bit. Now, if I simulate it back, it's, yeah, 550 million skill points. That'll mean like a couple of me doing some daily opportunities, and combined with some daily alpha injectors, that would mean, let's say roughly, if I need 100,000 or 400,000, that'll be like 8 days from now. Now I'll be able to fly this Scorpion fully fitted. Also, I have the fits or the things required also for the ship. I have like for the Rattlesnake. I think that's all of them already. Yeah. The drones, yeah, I have the ammo. And yeah, that's basically, in short, the update about the free-to-play character. I'll be just moving a couple of more stuff from that system. Like I said. Wanna be in a shuttle, cause reasons. So I've been building a couple of shuttles. I just need a couple more, especially in this environment. I would say though that data and relic sites, they're quite demanding your attention. It's one of those things that you cannot just like AFK, you cannot just like, you know, be out or like, you know, click or just click mine, activate your lasers, and then you can play some other game or just be AFK. It's one of those activities that you just kind of require you to just be there the whole time, even if they're, you know, it's basically like PvE. So I don't even know what those guys are fighting for. Or for what. They're fighting here quite a bit. Oh, the Sabre is dangerous. I'm not sure if I can bring stuff out of here. Yeah. This is a bubble ship, so... I'm not sure if I can take more things out of here. Not I'd like to, but... I can try it out with the metamorphosis, but it's gonna be dangerous regardless. Is he gonna bubble for a metamorphosis though? Let's give it a try, but sometimes I do. Okay, he's gone. It's close. Yeah, I have been actually bubble camped, but I managed to escape. There's quite a bit of, you know, and also I got like smart bomb, but I was in a shuttle and managed to get my pod out of there. I worry a little less about my pod. Instead I worry a bit more about losing like a ship in here. Now that I have all the expensive modules. The Frostline. It's not exactly as good as the... I actually want to just take a look at, make a comparison. So the advantage with this module, I can do data and relics, but because I have a data specialized ship, I use this only for the relics. I want to look at the virus coherence. So it's 111. It's quite actually a nice, because if it's a 110, then it's not that good, but if it's 11, then it's better. One of those things. I want to look at not this. I guess like this. So I want to see strength, the virus coherence, which is 26. So how much is the virus coherence for a data analyzer? It's a bit more actually. It's like 40. So not sure how is that this necessarily even much better than a regular one. I guess because he has this strength, that could be better. Also, you can only have like 2 elements. Not sure. I mean, it's definitely better if you're just using tier 2 implants. I would say that much. But I should probably just compare this to Relic instead of like data analyzers, because I'm using this for relics, not data. So let's take a look at the relics. So virus strength 10. It's basically the same thing. Alright, I was looking just, you know, how, if it's any good. I don't think it's any worse though, because you have 26, that means you're just gonna have that one. And I guess it evens out. But really, I just don't think really that it's that much of an improvement from the relic. They're like the tier 1 relic. I guess it's something. Alright, let's just take like the last ship that we have there. See if we can get it out before the daily shutdown. Yeah, not much of a scanning this episode. I've been doing that a bit, but in that system that we scanned, we had actually some competition. Actually, somebody had been professionally doing all those sites. Let's see if we can take that out. Also, something that I'm missing here is probably just an expanded or like combat one. Combat scanner, also like maybe as yeah, combat scanner. Don't know what else. Oh yeah, a salvager ship as well too. It's basically what I need as well. Okay, let's take this ship out of here. Drop some of those loot. It looked like a Kaldari Navy issue was at the gate, or just travel through. Hopefully it's nothing there left waiting at the gate. This ship is really squishy. I just literally can't do anything else besides hacking. Okay, we got an Ishtar, but Ishtar is not something that I worry about, actually. Finally enough. Looks like we successfully been able to extract all of our ships out of there. That's good news. Yeah, I will definitely just look for to just have a couple of copies in that system. Just because I have to choose jumps between very dangerous systems with it. But yeah, I definitely like the location, like one jump from every Serpentis. system. One right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. It really makes things a little easier.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Also, I'll be looking to just do some missions as well. I think I may have just said that, but something that I'm looking forward maybe in the future to do so. Increase the standing with the NPCs that are spawning here, or just the serpentess. I mean, talking a little bit more specific. Okay, let me just drop the loot. It's not, you know, we have like 260. I'll be having a little more and then we can take everything out of here. Alright, well, we successfully took out all the ships out of there. I guess that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching. It's more like an update on how the progression of this character has been going, rather than me trying to just you know, teach you some things. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.